to the Wire Bridge in New Portland, Maine.
While on our way out to the Bigfoot Festival, we decided to take a drive up to Sugarloaf Ski Resort here in Maine. I don't ski, but the views, even just driving out there, are spectacular. To get there, we went through Kingfield, that has a lot of cute shops and restaurants. Just driving down towards Kingfield, you can see the beautiful mountains. Kingfield is home of the Stanley family, and I may share some of the great spooky parallels of Kingfield and the Stanley family. It's a teaser for another time. We started out with an overcast morning, and we were not sure if we were going to have a gloomy day or not. There were a lot of leaf peepers. They were out and about. Leaf peepers are people who fly or drive up to Maine just to see the beautiful autumn leaves. I can't blame them, but if you are wanting to rent a car, make sure you do make a reservation well in advance during this time of year. A friend told us that this is a peak season for tourists because it is about this time that a lot of prices for hotels and things go down. Wouldn't that be great to have a house on that hill? Oof. It didn't take long for the sun to come out, and we began to see the gorgeous leaves come alive with such brilliant oranges, reds, and yellows, just dazzling us with such vivid colors of the fall. Sugarloaf is a year-round resort in Carabasset Valley in Maine. It offers about 1,360 skiable acres of skiing in the winter and golfing, biking, and more in the summer. I'll include a link in the description below for more information on the resort and all the fun activities there. While there, we drove around a bit and we went looking for a place to grab a bite to eat, but most of them were only seasonal and so they were closed for now. Bummer. It would have been great to be able to take the ski lift up to see the awesome views. It must surely have even more than what we saw at the base of the mountain. So on we trekked back through Kingfield and into New Portland and the Wire Bridge. The New Portland Wire Bridge is an historic suspension bridge in New Portland, Maine. It's believed to be the only one of its kind left in the country. The bridge crosses over the Carabasset River a short way north of the village center of New Portland. It was built in the mid-19th century. It is one of the 4 19th century suspension bridges in the state. It is 1 lane wide and has a weight limit of 3 short tons. The bridge was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1970 and was designated as a Maine Historic Civil Engineering Landmark by the American Society of Civil Engineers in 1990. The bridge is in a rural setting, crossing the river just upstream of the mouth of Lemon Stream. It's about 188 feet long and 12 feet wide, sufficient to carry a single lane of traffic. The bridge towers are 25 feet and are set on abutments of large, rough quarried granite. The towers are covered in wooden shingles and are constructed of 12-inch beams. The main steel cables are about 4 inches in diameter and connected to the bridge decking by 204 steel girders. The cable ends are anchored by concrete and granite blocks with an estimated weight of 30 short tons. And the decking surface, as you saw, is wooden planks. Isn't that amazing? It's crazy. The construction history of the bridge is a matter of minor local controversy. One traditional account places its construction at 1840 to 42 under the auspices of Colonel F. B. Morse, who lived nearby and had been an engineer in the Army. According to this account, Morse ordered the cables from Sheffield, England, and had them hauled overland from Hollowell by a large team of oxen. Local criticism of the work led the bridge to be dubbed Morse's Fool Bridge. The official town history of the bridge states that it was built in 1864 to 66 by David Ider and Captain Charles Clark. The bridge was last rehabilitated in 2009 to 2010. Its towers and cables, however, are original. But enough of the facts. Just listen to that beautiful river. To live close by with those beautiful maple trees and oak and birch. Oh. Now, obviously the river is very low right now. But what a spectacular display for autumn.
Stunning. One of the few wire bridges left. And this one is right here in the small town of New Portland in Maine. Perfect time in autumn with all the beautiful colors. The leaves are popping. It's awesome. Very pretty. You can see the bridge sways back and forth. That wasn't me, but you can see it if you pay close attention to it moving back and forth. Maybe I'll tell more from here. If I lean on this, you can see it move. That bolt goes over to the side. More across when people are on it, or a car like we saw coming up. Cars do cross over it. It seems sketchy, but it's not. It's just absolutely beautiful. Perfect time of year to come here. Cool autumn breeze. Just absolutely stunning. Let's see if you can see where the bridge kind of like bows. And you can't see it, but it's going like up and down, up and down. Not only does it go side to side, but it goes up and down like in an undulant wave. There we go. It's the Tuggies! So the red flashing cars means there's a car coming from that side without having to look. Left, right, left, right. That's pretty cool. So we say goodbye to the wire bridge for the season. It was such a lovely day in October. Be sure and check out the links and plan your visit to see this marvel of engineering. And when the silver habit of the clouds comes down upon the autumn sun, and with a sober gladness
the old year takes up his bright inheritance of golden fruits. A pomp and pageant fill the splendid scene. There is a beautiful spirit breathing now its mellow richness on the clustered trees, and from a beaker full of richest dyes, pouring new glory on the autumn woods, and dipping in warm light the pillared clouds. Morn on the mountain, like a summer bird, lifts up her purple wing, and in the vales the gentle wind, a sweet and passionate wooer, kisses the blushing leaf, and stirs up life within the solemn woods of ash deep crimsoned and silver beech and maple yellow-leaved, where autumn, like a faint old man, sits down by the wayside aweary. From the poem Autumn by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Thank you guys for watching.